insurers no longer afford to respond with just incremental fixes. So AI appear no longer future consideration. AI turned out to be the foundation for agility, resilience, and business growth that insurers have to adopt for now. So let's start with a tough but necessary question. What is the cost of not adopting AI for now? So insurers will have to encounter the underwriting inefficiency. So let me tell you this figure, 60% of the manual rule-based underwriting from the underwriter effort, it's just from the manual, and rule-based underwriting can lead to the 5-day delay in processing time. So it can hit the profit margin of the insurer so hard, with 20 to 30% of churn and missed opportunity. On the claim side, the situation is even more urgent. By 70 to 80% of the cost occupied by the legacy claim processes. So it can lead to 3 days in delay in decision making. That's gonna drive 35% of increase in litigation and 40% of reduction in retention. So it's not just all about the inefficiency, it's also about the value destruction. It's not if the insurer not adopt AI for now. Now we're gonna see the statistic will be totally different for AI first insurer. According to a recent study conducted by KPMG, 57% of the insurance organization see AI as a more important technology for achieving their ambition over the next 3 years. So you can see all the quantifiable impact from that study in critical pillar. So in short, AI gonna help the insurer to raise the efficiency up and keep the cost down across critical functions of business, from distribution to prospecting to underwriting, policy servicing, claim management, and customer engagement. So where is AI going next? So we see the shift from assistive AI to the agentic AI, where AI is going to become more autonomous, more adaptive, gradually adaptive. To name a few emerging trends, such as autonomous underwriting, AI claim handler will auto-detect and adjudicate with zero touch, and dynamic risk monitoring with real-time data stream. So in FPT Software, we are proud to empower the AI-first future of the insurance. Thanks to 20 years of experience in this domain, we have been delivering transformation for the world's largest insurers, such as IAA, Chubb, Sun Life, Sing Life, FWD, Manulife, and we also trusted by partners like Symphony, Davies, or Republic Title by combining the global delivery competency and also the deep industry expertise. So we believe that with the strategic partnership with our AI disruptor, NVIDIA, Landing AI, Mila, AI Atomic, we can offer scalable delivery given the AI disruption. So I would like to take this opportunity to quickly introduce our iSuite as an in-house developed platform as an example of the AI-first solution. So I want to highlight key functionality of some feature, such as an AI claim going to help the insurer to target 50% of reduction in processing time and help them to target straight to processing rate from 50% to 86%. With AI as a digital platform, we're going to help the insurer to achieve 2 times faster in agent onboarding and 25% increase in the lead conversion. That's going to help you to achieve 33% of sales figures year on year. For the insurance 360, we're going to target 40% of manual operating costs. So now let's come to the question. So how to turn from the AI vision into implementation and execution? Now I would like to hand over to my counterpart, Oscar Morandi. So he's gonna walk you through the end-to-end AI transformation through the lens of head of engineering.
Thank you, Ian. For what it's worth, I certainly agree with a lot of your points in terms of, in today's world, I don't think we can afford to delay the transformation, especially in the insurance industry. And I think what I call this is a ripe moment for AI to really lead on the challenges that we face in insurance. I'll share some of the examples of the challenges we face within claims specifically and at Davies. We face a really fragmented claims process. We have over 30 plus claims management systems that all operate in a different way and are not really integrated or connected with each other. That also means that they are really difficult to see a claims end to end, and they all play different part within the claim journey. To make matters worse, we also have lots of manual processes within the claims journey that by nature increases the claim life cycle, but also by nature increases the cost and the indemnity spend that are caused by the insurer. Our clients demanded by accelerating this journey and really resolving the problem for our customers. So what we decided to do was, we knew the mission in hand and we know what we had to do. AI was here and it was real. So we decided to adapt a AI-first cohesive claim management system called Claim Pilot. With that product, we have a vision that we are able to then deliver a fully automated digital claim journey end to end. So that really means from a first notification of loss and all the way down to litigation and ultimately final process of the claim journey. With that, we attempt to try to reduce the processing time, which is a really pain point from a customer perspective and genuinely increases the delay and the complexity around dealing with claims. An example of that is a fraud detection that happens in the normal manual process. That's quite a complicated work. There's a lot of data and a data entry points to go through in order to make sure that the claim is adhering to the compliance rules that we have to adhere within the insurance industry. With our smart fraud detection services, we're able to reduce that time significantly, but also more importantly, giving a real valid and genuine results back to the clients in terms of that detection fraud. And with that, we are seeing huge efficiency in terms of claim. But we don't want to stop there. We know that the future is bright, and we know that the next level of a full agentic claim services are able to allow us to adapt to the real next challenges that we face in the insurance industry, to have really autonomous agents that is going to allow us to do things like processing the policy information, or whether that's documentation or any large data set that we cover. So I want to take this opportunity to share with you a journey that we've been with FPT as part of a partnership. And I certainly find that really valuating and has really been inspiring in that terms of journey. So in October 2024, myself and some of the delegates from Davies came and visited here in Vietnam, and we came to Da Nang and we came and saw Ho Chi Minh City. Well, we fell in love with Da Nang to begin with, but before we get any further than that, what was more astounding to us was that we had a really key question in hand. We knew that this ambitious plan within a 3-year program that was running, choosing a correct partner was absolutely going to be the key in terms of successful. So we knew that that was quite a challenging thing to do. What we came to see here in Vietnam wasn't just a offshoring capability or a software engineering. We really saw the culture from a learning perspective, from the adaptation of technology, but also more importantly, the industry experience that FPT engineers already had, which meant that we can really get to the value quick and we can onboard teams. Within several weeks later, we managed to onboard 7 product teams and over 52 engineers. And I was back out here within 2 weeks to conduct a training program. This is a really key part, because as part of being in highly regulated environment and industry, the engineering practices and the compliance rules are absolutely pivotal for us. So we required FPT to adhere to our Davies standards and our engineering practices, as well as all our compliance and security models. Without surprise, or maybe with this surprise, we weren't really expecting how quickly that went, but FPT managed to absolutely adhere to our standards and really understand our ethos and our picture in terms of the delivery of software. So we were able to accelerate and really start to get value from day one. And we are 6 cycles later, and we fell hard in that journey, and we're really seeing the real value of this being back to our products, back to our clients, and more importantly, to the customers. And if any of you in the room has ever gone through a claim journey, will know how painful that journey is. So any improvement will be a significant. And as part of that also, we took opportunity to create a freeway partnership with Microsoft. We saw that there is a great opportunity with Davies as our intellectual and information that we have collected over the years with our expertise in the claims domain, but also more importantly with our proprietary and the data sets that we hold, which is really unique in the product, and leveraging Microsoft capabilities in terms of accelerating and building real agentic AI and using the facilities to be able to build real agentic solutions. And also more importantly, having FPT Software as an expert in terms of delivering those products as we expect them to do. And that freeway relationship has allowed us to really get accelerated in terms of that AI adoption. So what's next for Davies in the next few years? We're not going to stop. We're going to continue with the claim pilot journey, and we have a really ambitious plan to continue down that journey. We really see a value of bringing a genuine agentic AI into our claims processing model. So that really elevates from anything between getting a claims to do really hard tasks, including decision making. But also it's really important to align that. We talked a lot about AI today in the sessions earlier this morning and today. Human needs to stay in loop for the reasons that are really AI is not quite able to do the emotion elements of it. So the emotion element of claim journey is just as important as other claim. However, if we're able to leverage AI to allow them to do things that are good at, document processing, dealing with large data sets, and allowing human to focus on the parts that they're good at with compassion, and to be able to talk to the humans during a crisis, which usually happens when you're going through a claim journey, that seems to be a really sweet spot. So we are focusing on a real value of adapting AI and agentic AI to allow us to accelerate perhaps more tedious tasks, more things that require large language data and understanding and processing large data sets in order to make a claim decision, but also ultimately enabling us to allow the human to make the final decision in order to comply with UK and US regulatory laws. And with that, we really see the vision that we are able to deliver the mission in hand, which was to reduce the claim lifecycle and also subsequently reducing the cost of claim and indemnity spend. Thank you, Vivian.
Thank you, Askan, for sharing inspiring product vision of Claim Pilot as the AI first claim platform we are going to build together. So I'm very happy to see the three-way partnership between Davies, FPT Software, and Microsoft this moment to create more disruptive value for the insurance industry. So now I have two questions, and I believe that most of the customers are curious to ask you. So the first question is, no matter how appealing the AI journey is, but you're going to have faced up with turbulence. So what surprised you the most during the AI transformation journey?
I think it's safe to say that technology is available and is available right now today. The biggest challenge that we face in the insurance industry is actually the processes behind the scene. And to be able to comply with the compliance and the compliance required in that industry, to have a real production-ready AI has been a challenge, to say the least. And I think that's where we spend most of our time that perhaps we should have done. It's really easy to do a lot of proof of concept and creating data, but actually getting that into real life value and getting that into value of using that is key part of it. And I think that's where the focus should really go ahead in most cases.
Okay, so to sum up, AI is just enabling technology as other technology tools, but we have to pave the way for it thanks to the business process, thanks to the governance, and also the leadership willingness. So I come up with the second question. So what advice you're going to give to the audience to give them the confidence to embark on the AI journey?
I think giving advice in this room might be a bit naive, but what I will say is that what an experience we've achieved in that model. So one of the secrets that I think I can happily share, maybe not, that is what we decided was to keep a real value of the data. Historically, Davies has got a large data set, and we've already achieved that by humans to get the claims through that. So we know those data are accurate and are correct. Building those data and building clean metrics is to then hold the mirror up against our AI and agentic AIs to really see, is AI able to come to the same conclusion that the human was and how accurate that was? And those key metrics are going to be a real key driver for us to make that key decision. It is not just simple to allow AI to go and run wild and run free. You still need to have to hold some mirror up against it to make sure these actions are in order. And having that data set and those key metrics has been a real value for us.
Thank you, Askan. So for the interest of time, we have to wrap up our section here. Yeah, and we will save the more question from the audience in the networking section. So just to sum up, transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with a shared vision between us, AI can unlock faster claim journey, better risk control, and a more appealing customer experience. So thank you, audience.
Thank you, everybody.